It's a goal for West Team.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
Headed, oh, into net. Hits in the net. Nice pass on wide. Looking for the finish. Oh, he got around the keeper. What a goal. And Dan Carrison comes out. Ben Asane Fall, his third goal in the last 2 games, puts Motown up 2-0 against FC Monmouth. Ben Asane Fall. That's a nice pass and an open net, and they quickly make it 3. This time it's Mo. What a play. He's got a chance here. Ben Asane on another brace. Quick. Onside. Waiting for his reinforcements. Oh, he's got an open net. Ducks it, go ahead. With 10 minutes left in the second half of extra time. Really see the same type of crowds. Like, it's really great to see good set of crowds. Here's a first through pass. She splits the defense. It's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Oh, good save. Actually goes in the net, and you have the inaugural goal of FC Monmouth. Payne. Good 1v1. Supplying it. Oh, and it's goal number 2. Didn't take long. Oh, Monmouth. She goes straight for goal again, and it's goal number 3. Oh, it opened that.
Can the Westchester Flames continue their undefeated start to the season, or will Motown pick up their second win of 2024? Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of FC Motown STA Soccer in USL League 2. This broadcast brought to you by 1776 by David Burke, as well as Florham Park Pizza, the official sponsors of FC Motown STA Soccer this summer. For the Westchester Flames, 2-0 to start this season with wins over NJ Copa and Morris Elite at home in Westchester County, New York. Meanwhile, for Motown, they are 1-1 with a win on the road their last game against Cedar Stars. Their other games, a 1-1 draw away at Morris Elite and a 3-1 loss at home to the Long Island Rough Riders. That game was at Drew. Tonight, we are here at Montclair State University in Montclair, New Jersey. As you can see behind the benches, this is the home of Montclair State Athletics and Division III school, as well as the home of New York Red Bulls 2 of MLS Next Pro. And during the summer, it is also a home of FC Motown in the NPSL as well as USL League 2. Should be a fantastic matchup tonight between these two sides in league play in the Metropolitan Division. Let's look at the starting lineup first for the visiting Westchester Flames. In net, Alec McLaughlin, the St. John's goalkeeper. In front of him will be Kevin Thallinger, Rayud Manin, and Taiga Matoba, with Eric Dankwa and Tiago Kanya, as well as Godwin Partey also in the starting lineup. And filling out up top is Gunha Lee, Marcus Nahim, and Bruno Rosa. They are wearing the blue away jerseys today. For Motown, it's Ryan Friedberg in net with Zach Barrett, Max Jennings, Joaquin Yankee, and Bryce LaBelle in the back four. Jason Berugi, Noah Levi, Eric Ruiz, and Nicholas Nee, Micah Garnett, and Daniel Idicharia will round out the starting lineup for Motown STA as Westchester gets us underway, going all the way back to their captain in Kevin Thallinger, one of multiple JUCO players for the Westchester Flames. NJCAA national champions of Monroe College in Westchester, in the New Rochelle area, as a turnover results in play for the Flames. They've played 2 full games, but they did also start a game against Manhattan Soccer Club in the last week or so. They only played about 6 minutes, and then thunderstorms postponed the rest of that game. There is a Manhattan Soccer Club fixture for later as Gunho Lee wins the ball, crosses it in, headed away by Max Jennings, but only to the far post where Bruno Rosa will get it. Rosa plays a couple of balls, crosses it to Lee. The header is deflected and stopped by Motown defensively as they will clear the ball upfield. Micah Garnett trying to get around Rayud Manin. Garnett does get onto it. Switch to the outside. Motown on the counter. Idicharia gets the move. Idicharia with the shot, but he got underneath it. Goes high and wide. So both teams with a chance within the first 2 minutes, but still 0-0. McLaughlin, a St. John sophomore, started 16 games in 2023, had 4 shutouts, only 17 goals allowed, earned him 3rd team All Big East. Meanwhile, Ryan Friedberg in the other net was a Ivy League Rookie of the Year in 2022, but is coming off an up and down fall 2023, and he's hoping for a good summer. He's coming off that shutout against Cedar Stars. That got Motown up to 4 points on the season, just 2 behind Westchester Flames, although with an extra game played. Although one of those games against Morris Elite was also cut short due to the weather, and one of the Motown owners telling me before the game, there is a talk of maybe finishing that last 20 minutes against Morris Elite. So as of right now, that is just a single point in the standings, but there is a possibility for a restart, which, in case either team could maybe find a winner in the last 20 minutes. Morris Elite, of course, playing their home games in Newark at the home of the Rutgers Newark facility. For Motown, they have scored 1 goal in each of their 3 games so far. 2 goals have come from Max Murray, who's on the bench tonight. The other goal was the game winner from Tom Coughlin in the last game, so he's also on the bench. So all 3 goals for them so far, players who are not starting today, as Garnett gets it to Barugi. Jason Barugi, the Rutgers product, finds Idicharia, and his touch is too hard as it will go behind for a goal kick. Daniel Idicharia of Princeton University, a sophomore, scored 9 goals in 2023, although he's still looking for his first of the summer with Motown, as a bad pass from the back will result in a Motown throw. For Westchester, their last game, goals scored by Ryud Mannon, the Presbyterian College defender, as well as Marcus Nahim, the Binghamton freshman, as that will go behind for a goal kick. Both of those goals for the visitors were scored in the second half against Morris Elite. Their opening game was a 2-0 win against Copa, also in New Rochelle. Goals by Eric Dankwa, who's starting today, as well as Sam Montalto, their striker, who is not in the starting lineup this afternoon. Playing at the back, that was Eric Dankwa. Ball booted upfield, looking for Nahim, but it did not get to its intended target. A good job by the center back pairing of Bryce LaBelle and Joaquin Nianki. That one's cut out. Actually, Zach Barrett, the other center back for Motown, as that one took a touch, so Friedberg will go and grab it before it went out of bounds. Motown wearing the white jerseys with green pants in this home match. Zach Barrett, the Vermont product, holding on to the ball for the moment, although now he gives it away. Fighting the midfield, Martin Kozak gets it back, although it's back and forth. Both teams giving away for a moment. Motown might have been away, but a good job by Godwin Partey to keep possession for the visitors, going all the way back to McLaughlin, who will restart up towards Gunha Lee, who has their best chance so far today. Keeps it in bounds, but will not get the foul call that he's looking for. Lee, another one of the Monroe College products on this Flame squad. A little bit of a frantic start between these two sides in the first 7 minutes, but no shots on target yet, as that one's crossed in. Far post, there's the header, saved offside though, as that will end the chance. A good opportunity with the open header, but unable to put that away. It was Nicholas Nee. Nee playing out of the midfield today. There's a turnover. Bryce LaBelle. Now knee. Over to Barugi, who lost possession. And maybe the counterattack is on. Slow developing play. Sometimes that can be better than trying to go too quick, though, as the Flames have built it upfield, although there's a takeaway by Motown in the midfield. Pass looking up for Garnett. Garnett gets around. Manning's taken down. What's the card? It's just a yellow. It's not a dog, so as there were defenders getting back, but Micah Garnett sending Raywood Manning into the book early on as he got behind the defender. And now a center back that will have to play with a yellow card, and that is the last thing any coaching staff wants to see. But that's exactly what Micah Garnett, the forward from Portland University, can bring you. Started his college career at St. John's, transferred to Portland where he had a goal and an assist in 2023. And let's see what Motown can do from the free kick. Ball towards the far post. McLaughlin punches. And it will be Kozak who gets there first, but a great slide tackle from Jason Barugi to knock it out of play and let his defense get set as Max Jennings and Zach Barrett were upfield for that free kick. They can now get back into defensive position. Bruno Rosa, really the player to watch for Westchester, a Providence player from Portugal. Spent a couple years at Monroe College in the junior college game before transferring to Providence, where he had 4 goals in 2023. That's a bad pass. Motown on the counter. Garnett has a teammate to his left, or to the right, actually, and there's a great shot. Side netting, though. Idicharia couldn't finish what was a fantastic build-up play. Another chance goes awry for Motown. That's been part of their issues at the start of this season, the finishing. Just 1 goal in each of the 3 games, so at least they haven't been shut out, but with some of the opportunities that they've had, they will obviously want to get on the score sheet more often, and that is one that you can look at as Ruiz was fouled by Kozak in the midfield. Tom Shields, the coach for Motown. Nice give and go as they're on the attack again. Switch to the outside for Barugi. Has the overlapping run, takes the shot himself, saved by McLaughlin. Barugi tried to slip it underneath the crossbar, but Alec McLaughlin, the St. John's goalie, makes the sprawling save to keep it 0-0 again. So the first major chance of the game goes to Motown. Of course, the other one was offside, so that doesn't technically count as a major chance. The corner is low, near post, sent behind for another. That was Taiga Matoba, another Monroe College player, as Motown goes short this time. Return ball to Barugi. Drops his defender, crosses it far post, taken down. Westchester won. The handball wasn't called, but they do clear it away. Header on by Barrett. And it will be Nihanki who will settle it. Motown strongly on the front foot after the first couple of minutes, where Lee had that chance for Westchester. Other than that, it has been all Motown STA as they're looking for Garnett again. Headed down by McLaughlin, but only to Barugi as McLaughlin will retreat to his net. Gets it to his attacker in Garnett, but the cross is cleared away before it got to Idicheria. Charlie Brooks with you on the air tonight on New Logical Sports, the home of Motown this summer, as a half volley shot hits the side netting from knee. Almost caught McLaughlin off guard. Now that would have been a fantastic goal had it gone in, but once again side netting. Westchester trying to play it out the back. That's a good ball up to Rosa. Numbers even, but Motown cut it out temporarily. Kozak back out to Rosa. Westchester really just need to slow the game down a little bit right now. Hold on to possession. Settle in after absorbing some of the pressure from the hosts. And to this point, 15 minutes in, maybe feeling a little lucky that it's still 0-0 with the times the side net has been hit instead of the main net. Although there's a ball into the box towards Rosa. And the shot goes wide. That was Matoba, who had come all the way upfield. Friedberg goes quickly. He wanted to restart that to Barugi. Long throw to Mannon. Taken down by Idicheria. Idicheria has Garnett to the outside. Still on it himself. Still has the ball, but was off balance and turned it over. That ball hit Naheem, and he takes down the Motown player. And let's see if a possible card mark come out, or if this is just a talking to for Marcus Naheem, who caught Bryce LaBelle. Referee will have a discussion with the attacker, who looks like he will avoid the book on this occasion. That is indeed the case. No yellow card shown. Only Rayard Mannon has been shown a yellow so far. Ball sent up and headed out of play by Barugi, who is trying to keep it in. Barugi technically plays midfield with Rutgers, but has been shifted into more of a wing position this summer with Motown STA, with Nicholas Nee, a college attacker, playing more of that midfield role this afternoon. Mannon did a good job there of keeping the ball in play, but he takes down a Motown player, and for someone already on a yellow, has to be cautious with some of the tackles he puts in. Even though that's not worthy of a yellow card, that is a foul which the referee can note for constant infringement, which if you commit enough fouls, then could earn you that yellow. So it's Joaquin Yankee, the UPenn freshman, who will stand over it. Lots of numbers at the far side of the 18-yard box for Motown. As everyone runs into the box, chested down. Still not out of the area. Now it's sent back for Nicholas Nee. Maybe the right idea to go backwards, but then Motown were caught out of ideas. Gorgeous afternoon in Montclair, New Jersey. Weather in the 80s today. Even when with the sun setting still in around 70 degrees, mid to upper 70s. Naheem putting some pressure on Motown, but a good job by Friedberg to get it upfield, although it's turned over to Partey. Intended pass cut out by Barrett. And now back to Max Jennings, a interesting player, Max Jennings. He was actually drafted by Real Salt Lake in the MLS draft, 3rd round, but decided to use his college eligibility and come back for another year. There's a goal for Westchester after all the Motown chances. Instead, it's Tiago Kanya who opens the scoring. The Iona senior makes it 1-0. Tiago Kanya from the top of the 18-yard box had 3 goals in 2023 for the Gales. He went all the way to the MAC championship game. That's his first of the summer for Westchester. And a real coup of a player for Westchester to bring in this summer the first team All-MAC selection in the fall of 2023 as Motown looked for an immediate response. Out to Garnett. Garnett looking for Echeria, but it was defended away. Nothing that Ryan Friedberg could have done on that goal. It was just a beauty of a hit. Eric Ruiz in the midfield now, looking for someone to send it up to. Instead goes backwards. Now Garnett switched on to the left side, looking for Echeria, but Manning will send it out, but it was an offside from the Motown forward. So Motown had all those chances in the first 15 minutes or so, hit the side netting a couple of times, had a header which wouldn't have counted because the player was offside. But just the second chance of the game, and Westchester is in front. There's another giveaway. Motown back on it with Barugi. To the outside for Jennings. His cross headed away by Manning. The French defender helping his teammates get it clear. Now Nihanki gets it to the outside for Nee. Nee's cross on the ground is cut out, and the counter is on with Lee. Lee gets it over to Kozak. Kozak upfield to Rosa. Has some support in Naheem running into the box. Couple of step overs. And here's the goal scoring. Kanya looking for a hit. Takes it. Saved by Friedberg. Another good hit, but that time a good save to keep it 1-0. on a knuckling ball. You could tell from the way the goalie had to react that that ball had a little bit of a curve on it. And at the last second, makes sometimes a easy save look a lot harder than it actually is. But 24th minute, 1-0 Westchester is the score. Short corner to Kozak. Hits it from far as that was deflected behind for another corner. Ball went behind, so they're looking for a new ball as Beruggi will go to grab one. This time they will not go short. Ball into the box, cleared away by Jennings. Reset all the way back to McLaughlin, who made a great save on Beruggi to keep it 1-0 at the time as Beruggi tried to go over his head. Has also made himself big enough to force some shots into the side netting, the goalkeeper. Ball up to Idicheria, to the outside, a teammate running into the box. Still on it, the shot, that was saved again by McLaughlin. And it is Beruggi who will go over and take the corner after his shot was stopped again by McLaughlin. So Jason Beruggi has had a good start in this game, but still looking for the goal. He goes short to Garnett again. The give back, ball on the ground, but nobody there at the near post. Only for it to be turned over again, and this time the host will reset. That's a bad turnover to Kanya. Defense has to get back after a underhit from LaBelle. Jennings heads it down. Levi will get it upfield, although not find a teammate before, and he does win it, but give it away. Kanya, with a little bit of pressure, has to send it to the outside for the South Korean forward, and Gunha Lee. Lee is onside. Hits it, and it's wide. Gunha Lee in his Westchester debut looking for the goal to make it 2-0, but the angle was just against him. Another Monroe College player had 5 goals, 4 assists in 2023 at the JUCO level. Originally from South Korea. A lot of the Monroe players in JUCO are from international countries. This is a turnover. Kozak hits it, saved, and cleared away for a corner kick by Levi. That was Kozak who could not get it past Friedberg, but now it's Westchester who are on the front foot. Once again, Tiago Kanya involved. It's been the midfielder in Tiago Kanya who's really changed momentum of this game drastically. as Kozak's corner towards Mannon. Second ball, still not won cleanly by either side. Idicheria against Mannon. And he'll come the other way with Naheem. Naheem on the run. Nice little give and go, but it didn't come off completely. Ball upfield. This Westchester side just one of 3 teams undefeated in the Metropolitan Division, with the Hudson Valley Hammers, who are 4-0 to start the year, as well as the Long Island Rough Riders, who are 3-0 to start the 2024 campaign. Good 30 minutes played so far for this side. Last year, when these two sides met, it was a goal fest at FDU Florham Park, 4-4 final. Based off the chances that we've seen so far today, it could be possible to see something like that again. Before the opening goal was mentioning that Max Jennings of Motown was drafted this past spring by Real Salt Lake. MLS changing their draft rules this year so that underclassmen could enter and choose to go back to school if they wanted. Max Jennings was picked number 76 in the 3rd round by Real Salt Lake, but has decided to go back to Georgetown for his final year. That's why he is spending this summer with Motown, a team which he has spent the last couple of summers with. As the hosts are on the counter again. Garnett to Idicheria. His cross, far post, looking for Perugi, but overhit. Jennings was not the only Motown player, though, that was drafted by MLS teams. Kyle Horace was drafted by the Portland Timbers. He's now playing in MLS Next Pro, has 3 goals, 3 assists so far in the MLS Second Division with an MLS 2 club. And Brendan McSorley spent last year with Motown STA. He is now one of the starting strikers for St. Louis City 2, which is a team currently sitting 2nd in the Western Conference. McSorley has 2 goals in that league. Also, Chris Tao, a former Rutgers player, spent time with Motown the past couple of years. He's now with New York City FC 2. So it is a Motown squad which has developed talent for the next level and had players drafted. Nice overlapping pass, but Matoba just couldn't keep possession as there's a foul in midfield. Referee's going to call a foul on Gunha Lee, I believe, or maybe just a throw-in. It looked like both players got the ball, and on that occasion, not really getting player, but referee saw it another way. So no card, but once again, a Westchester player getting a talking to. Marcus Naheem also had a discussion earlier with the referee after a foul. That's what it was called. It was a foul against the Flames. Nice play out of the back by Zach Barrett, who gets it upfield for a teammate. Mannon did just enough to get it back for Dankwa, though. Holding on to possession has been a little bit of the issue for the visitors in this half. They've given it away a lot, especially in the midfield. They have taken it away a couple times as well, though, with Thiago Kanya. Nice takeaway. Counterattack started. Ball up for Knee. He's onside. Able to hold it up for a teammate. That's Baruji coming on the run. Lays it off for Knee. The shot. It's wide. Another missed opportunity for Motown. It should be 1-1. But Nico Knee puts the ball wide again. He hit the side netting earlier. Motown just cannot find the net. Great play by Baruji, though. Realizing the defense was coming to him and laying it off to Knee, a player you would expect to finish. He had 3 goals in the Ivy League in 2023 for the Princeton Tigers. Garnett now to Baruji. Finds the run of Nihanki. The cross, headed down. And taken by Ruiz, who is double-teamed and is going to lose the ball, but get it right back. Baruji is quick on his feet as Nihanki takes the shot. It's high into the netting. Another chance that Motown is not unable to take advantage of.
It's just that all on the platform.
Header won by Motown, but only towards their own net, as the delayed whistle will be a free kick, as it was deemed that Zach Barrett went through the back of the attacker. Once again, Charlie Brooks with you tonight on New Logical Sports YouTube page, as well as tonight on the Sports Engine Play. So we welcome in anybody who's watching from afar. This USL League 2 Metropolitan Division matchup between the Westchester Flames, who are looking to start the year 3-0, and Motown, who are trying to get back above Soccer 500, currently sitting at 1-1-1 in their first 3 games. Ball to the far post, cleared away by Nihanki. Mannon will win it in the midfield. Baruji has a couple of options. Instead, takes it himself, but Kanya tackles it off of him, much to the chagrin of Tom Shields, their head coach, as Lee will get it to the outside for Partey. The ball to Nahim, and he kind of whiffed on it. Garnett to Knee. Looking for Idicheria. It will find Baruji, though. And not only is Kanya the only goal scorer, but he's also getting back defensively. Nihanki has the ball to the outside. He takes it to Idicharia, who was, for the third time, or second time tonight, I believe, actually offside. Header won by Motown. That was Max Jennings who came all the way upfield to win that header, but it went out of bounds. Also, if you're wondering how I know the pronunciation for Tiago Kanya, the Iona senior, it's because I also broadcast for Iona University using my fall broadcaster knowledge with the pronunciations. A fantastic run for the Gales in New Rochelle this past year, losing out to Ryder in the MAC championship game. This Westchester side does have a couple of Iona players on it, including Dino Feratovic, who is on the bench today. Nice build-up play for Motown. Nee was trying to hold on, but couldn't get that right touch for the hold-up play, as there was a miscommunication. Rosa making the run to one side, and Partey thinking he was going to run to the other. As here's an attack again. Nihanki ran into a double team. Really, the best he could have gotten out of that was a throw, and that's what he does get. 40 minutes played, 1-0 to the visitors. Although it easily could be 2 or 3-1 Motown, if not for a couple of shots hitting side netting, a couple of saves from McLaughlin. Some good defensive play from Stev Kevin Thallinger, as well as Mannon in the back as Barugi has some space, takes the shot, and it sneaks by McLaughlin. Might have been shielded by his own teammates. And finally, Motown ties it up at 1. It felt like a goal coming, but it's one that the St. John's goalie will want back, as it snuck right through his arms. Jason Barugi with his first goal of the summer. He was stopped of a goal 2 times by McLaughlin, and probably a ball that you would expect the goalie to save, but a screen in front of him, he could not see it clearly, and it snuck right underneath or through the arms to make it 1-1. What feels like a deserved equalizer on the run of play. Now the question is, can Westchester get to halftime at 1-1 as there's a foul? Eric Danqua and Barugi called together by the official. Three minutes plus stoppage time before we reach halftime in this USL League 2 matchup. LaBelle will restart play for the hosts, tied at 1-1. And the fact that it's tied now has to be a huge sigh of relief for Nico Nee, who missed that one-on-one chance with the keeper earlier, as he's taken down. Another free kick opportunity in dangerous position coming up. Just going back to that goal, that is how the beautiful game can be sometimes. Chances that you expect to put away that don't get finished, and a chance that you expect to be saved is the one that scored. As Nihanki is standing over this free kick again. Good position for that header. It's down for knee. He doesn't get there though. Barugi is on it. Makes a couple of moves. Sends it to the outside. Jennings crosses it in on the ground, but the backheel attempt by Barrett is taken by Thallinger, who will get it back to his goalie, and they will build it up from there. Ball over the top looking for Rosa, but LaBelle is first to it. Pressure being put on now from Westchester. That ball stayed in, according to the referees. Is Knee onside? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Delayed offside flag. I thought at first the referee was running with the play and was going to keep his flag down. It did look offside. So I was a little surprised at first, but eventually it does go up as we've reached 45 minutes played. No board to put up, so we don't know exactly how much stoppage time there is, but we had a yellow card, 2 goals, as well as a good amount of free kicks, so there might be a couple of minutes of stoppage time before we reach half. Ryud Mannon over to Thallinger. Goals from Barugi and Kanya so far is now Matoba gets around his defender, pulls it back, but too far over the head of the jumping Naheem. As that was an ill-fated attempt to get the ball back upfield and cleared out of play. So maybe not 2 minutes of stoppage time, as that will do it for first half action. We will step aside for halftime. When we come back, it's second half action. The score at halftime, 1-1 between Westchester and FC Motown STA. You're watching New Logical Sports on YouTube.
Gets on the man of the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal! It's a goal for Westie.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
Headed, oh, into net. Hits in the net. Nice pass on wide. Looking for the finish. Oh, he got around the keeper. What a goal! And Dan Garrison comes out. Ben Asane Fall, his third goal in the last 2 games, puts Motown up 2-0 against FC Monmouth. Ben Asane Fall. That's a nice pass! And an open net! And they quickly make it 3! This time it's Mo. What a play! He's got a chance here. Ben Asane on another brace. Quick. Onside. Waiting for his reinforcements. Oh, he's got an open net. Ducks it, go ahead. With 10 minutes left in the second half of extra time. Really see the same type of crowds. Like, it's really great to see. Good set of crowds. Here's a first through pass. She splits the defense. It's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Oh, good save. Actually goes in the net, and you have the inaugural goal of FC Monmouth. Payne. Good 1v1. Supplying it. Oh, and it's goal number 2. Didn't take long. Oh, Monmouth. She goes straight for goal again, and it's goal number 3. Oh, he opened that.
And welcome back. Just about to get underway for second half action in this evening's USL League 2 matchup between FC Motown STA and the Westchester Flames from New Rochelle, New York. The visitors play their home games at Skidelsky Park in New Rochelle, looking for their third consecutive win to start their 2024 campaign, and got off to a pretty good start with a Tiago Kanya goal, but gave up a goal to Jason Barugi just before halftime, and so the teams are tied. It looks like Motown did make one change at the half as Tom Coughlin has come in, the number 10, who will kick us off to start the second half. So we'll see which player came out, just surveying some of the numbers. Ball looking for Coughlin, almost took it down, but instead will be Flames possession on this near sideline with Partey. Levi was fouled, and Lee not happy with the call.
Partey is the Arsenal player, Partey's brother.
Ball in the box. Lee on the hit, but unable to get full contact on it. Ball switched to the outside for Motown, and the offside flag was up. Ball switched over to Partey, the St. John senior from Accra, also related to, yes, that Partey, the Arsenal player. Has the ball overhead, and it will go out of play for a goal kick. Looks like it was Nico Nee who came off for Tom Coughlin. Just looking through all the numbers, it stayed on as Dankwell goes down. No foul called, and a shot that goes off of the hands of McLaughlin. It will be a corner kick, but Coughlin can't believe that he didn't score. The Flames can't believe there was no foul called. You can only imagine how upset Dankwell would have been had that goal gone in. He believed, and his teammates believed, he was fouled. Instead, it's a corner kick. Ball in. Header over the crossbar. Godwin Partey, also from Monroe College. Motown able to win the ball. Jennings running up this near sideline, gets it to Eddie Cheria, who's onside. defended by Partey, and there was a pullback for a foul. It was Max Jennings who took some contact, and the referee didn't see enough of an advantage as Partey might just have picked himself up a yellow card for, or Thallinger maybe. Someone picking up a yellow card for throwing the ball away in frustration. So that's the second yellow of the game shown to the Flames. Believe that looked like it was Kevin Thallinger, the German defender. If that is the case, that's both center backs on yellow cards. As Tom Coughlin, who had his chance denied by McLaughlin, will stand over this free kick towards the far post. And it will not reach Garnett, who is trying to make the run back towards the near post. But going back to the save for McLaughlin, that was a fantastic one to deny Tom Coughlin. The only goal he's allowed so far was one that went through his hands after he was maybe screened off of the Bruges shot, as Jennings is called for the foul this time for going over the back of Lee. Looking at the about page for Godwin Partey, he is a avid fan of Arsenal, which you can imagine since his brother plays for the Premier League runners-up. Thomas Partey, a name which a lot of soccer fans would recognize. Motown wanted to go quickly. They were denied by a Flames player. Referee letting them play on. A ball over the top, looking for Eddie Cheria. Instead rolls to the goalkeeper. Nice slide tackle by LaBelle. Still fighting for the ball. Eventually will come away with Motown as they struggle to get the ball upfield for a moment. Now Ruiz will get it Jennings on this near side. Is Coughlin onside? Yes, he is. Ball into the box, looking for Garnett. Saved by McLaughlin. And it will go away for just a throw-in. But another chance for Motown. That time it was Garnett denied by the goalkeeper. Once again, the Flames trying to play it out the back, but just playing it out of bounds instead, causing a turnover. 53 minutes played. Right now, the visitors are hanging by a thread as that goes behind for a goal kick. You can imagine what the score would be if not for Alec McLaughlin. He has made some dazzling saves this afternoon. Made a couple of saves on Barugi before Barugi finally got his goal. Two fantastic saves to start this half on Coughlin, as well as Garnett now as Kanya comes upfield for Westchester into the box. Backheel flick towards Kanya. It's a penalty kick. Motown thought they got all ball, but Kanya goes down, and it's a PK for the Flames. Motown for the second time this summer on the wrong end of a penalty call. They had one against Long Island Rough Riders, which looked like a 1,000% penalty, which was waved off. And now one this afternoon given against them, which there might have been some contact on the ball, but also the player was tough to tell in real time. Either way, it will be Bruno Rosa to step up to the penalty spot after Tiago Kanya wins a penalty. Westchester for the second time tonight looking to take the lead. Right after McLaughlin stopped Garnett on one side. Rosa steps up and puts it away. 2-1 Westchester Flames. And once again, the saves from Alec McLaughlin come up huge. The first goal of the summer for Rosa has the visitors in front again. Rosa, another player that came through Monroe College, transferred to Providence where he scored 4 goals, and the Portuguese forward is on the score sheet tonight. But would not have been possible if not for Tiago Kanya, who won't be credited with an assist, but anytime someone wins the penalty, it's almost as if it's an assist because they allow a teammate to step up one-on-one with the goalkeeper as it's chested by Mannon right into the arms of McLaughlin. So he's allowed to pick it up since it was not a back pass with the feet. Lee making a couple of moves. Gets it to the middle of the field for Kanya. Switch to the outside. That's a heavy touch. And lucky to get away with it was Hugo Jenkinson, who's come into the game for the Flames. Flames calling for a handball, and that is a very delayed whistle. He eventually called the advantage, but not after about 5 or 6 seconds after. Not sure if that was an advantage situation, but either way, it results in a free kick for the visitors. And Martin Kozak will stand over it, the St. John's freshman from Santiago, Chile. This is too far out to go for a hit on goal. And I'm not sure if that was the intent, but it rolled all the way out for a goal kick. Motown have already been down at one point tonight. Can they come back to equalize again in a game in which the goalie has been the star for Westchester with some fantastic saves, especially in this half to keep it 1-1 at the time? As Eddie Cherry gets it into Ruiz. Ruiz, one more touch to Levi. There's Barugi, the only goal scorer today. Nice give and go. Barugi played it off of Mannon for a throw. Motown still have Nate Zimmerman, Max Murray, Lucas Ross on the bench. So that's a good trio they could call upon at some point, but their defense needs to keep it 2-1 for now as there's a counterattack coming. Snuffed out by Barrett. Ball into the box, taken down by Eddie Cheria. Gives it up. The shot! There might have been a deflection. McLaughlin was diving one way, went right down the middle instead as Tom Coughlin equalizes for the hosts. And McLaughlin looks in disbelief. For the second time, it's a shot from just around the top of the 18-yard box, which McLaughlin is unable to properly read. That shot went right down the middle, but McLaughlin had dived to his left. And it's now tied again at 2-2. There's a really poor pass. But good recovery by Manning, who will try and release Rosa. But setting up for a good finish to this game is the ball far post, and somehow Lee is unable to get that one down on target. Back and forth action in Montclair, New Jersey. Same as last year when it was 4-4. There's a chance for Rosa. Takes it down, goes down. No penalty this time. Motown will come the other way. Jennings goes down. It's a throw-in for Motown. Still on the bench, as I mentioned, Motown, Max Murray, Nate Zimmerman, Lucas Ross. You have Casper Piella and Ethan Hagen on the bench for Westchester. Sam Montalto there. Number 9 is an option off the bench. Sandro Rabaravoni, Marcus Ojea Quintana, Diego Zaffanella, and Dino Feratovic, as well as Geronimo Velasquez, their backup keeper, are still available to choose. Of course, for Motown, you also have backup goalie Shane Keenan still available to use, as that's another very delayed whistle. That time the AR advising the referee that there was a foul. At some point for Motown, it's not really that you're arguing if there wasn't a foul, but rather how long there is between the potential foul and the actual whistle, as Garnett is getting a very long talking to from our referee tonight. Back tied in the 62nd minute as Partey plays it up. Header by Barrett. Motown are readying a sub on the far side, as that will go all the way to McLaughlin, who gets it upfield. Battle between Lee and Jennings. Jennings goes down a second time. That ball went off of Lee, who was already on the ground. And he comes up a little slowly, as both teams might be making a sub. Daniel Idicheria is off for Motown. Looks like Lucas Ross, who has come on for FC Motown STA. Ross, a University of North Carolina product, who has not played in his first 2 seasons at Chapel Hill due to injuries, but according to the coaching staff and the owners, Ross back to full strength as a triple substitution now for Westchester. Marcus Nahim is off. Gunha Lee is off, as well as Martin Kozak. Marcus Ojea Quintana has come on. Sam Montalto has come on. And Sandro Rabaravoni have all come on for the visitors. As here's a ball looking for Motown's Micah Garnett, but it didn't get there as Ohea Quintana is called for the foul. Quintana, a Harvard sophomore. Mentalta is a Providence junior, and Rabaravoni is a Providence or Presbyterian College freshman. So a couple of good programs that the players come from, representing the Flames this summer. Coquelin restarting it back to LaBelle. And what might be heading for the second straight year in which these two teams have drawn, but there's still plenty of time to figure that out. Far side, cross in, taken by McLaughlin. Thought about playing it quickly, instead will hold on. Good job by Partey holding it on the sideline. Ruiz. Smartly goes back. Both goals for Westchester tonight have been on some pretty good shots. One from the top of the 18-yard box hit. Really nice by Thiago Kanya, who is still on the field. And then the other, a penalty kick goal from Bruno Rosa. Quintana out for a goal kick, although the boys in blue wanted a corner. For both of these teams, they want to make a push towards the playoffs in a very competitive Metropolitan Division that has the Manhattan Soccer Club, as well as Long Island Rough Riders, Hudson Valley Hammers, a couple of the teams that have won or made the playoffs from this division the last couple of years. New Jersey Copa has had some good years in the past. Garnett getting that one all the way backfield with Westchester. Of course, I mentioned Hudson Valley undefeated so far. Long Island undefeated. They're looking for a bounce back this year, trying to get back towards a national championship game. As Coquelin upfield pulls it back. Coquelin with a shot. Coquelin with another goal. And Motown are ahead. But what a fantastic pass upfield that was. It's a brace for the Western Michigan graduate student. Came off the bench at halftime. And he has Motown back in front for the first time today, looking for the comeback win. Coquelin is someone who is known to score 4 goals, 8 assists in 2023. He scored the game-winning goal against Cedar Stars, and now he has a brace off the bench against the Westchester Flames. (3-2) lead for Motown as Garnett is pickpocketed by Partey. Up to Rosa. Denkwa and Partey playing a little 1-2, and it goes back to the German defender in Thallinger. Westchester scored 2 goals in each of their first 2 games, but If they're to get a result tonight, now they need 3. 69th minute. Motown up 3-2 at home. As I mentioned before, this result last year was 4-4. We could be on pace for that again tonight. And Motown still haven't brought on Max Murray, their striker. Murray now second on the team in goals because Cookland has the team lead with 3. Quintana to Jenkinson. Kanya with space. Sends it in, and the header is saved off the head of Rosa. But that was a good ball in from Kanya. Motown, their results so far, if you just joined us, a 3-1 loss at home to 10-men Long Island Rough Riders. A game in which they were denied a penalty which, upon going back, was 100% a penalty. It was 2-1 at the time. Long Island then went on to score a third on a counterattack and get all 3 points. You never know what it could have been if not for the referee waving off the penalty shout. Then Motown went to Morris Elite, played about 70 minutes of game action before thunderstorms rolled in and postponed the rest of the game. There is a possibility that the two teams will finish the rest of that game, but that is still up in the air. If they do not finish that one, it will go down as a 1-1 draw since they played enough of the game for it to count. And Motown are coming off a 1-0 win against the Cedar Stars on the road their last time out. If you want to talk about a good portion of the schedule for Motown, you have this game tonight at home, then you have NJ Copa on Saturday on the road. But following that, you have a 4-game home stretch, including a matchup here on the 25th against Ironbound at MSU. The other games, the other 3 of that home stretch will be at Drew University, the other home of FC Motown, STA. For Westchester, this is the first game of a 4-game road stretch for them after their first 2 were at home. One of those road games left on the schedule is a makeup of the Manhattan Soccer Club match, which they only played 6 minutes of before a thunderstorm rolled in on the same night Motown were playing Morris Elite. So the downside to summer soccer sometimes is you get a thunderstorm roll through and cannot play, and that forces you to make up schedules in a already condensed summer as Cookland has space, thinks about the shot, instead is closed down by Mannon. Ball upfield, it's Garnett who loses out, and it was put out by none other than Godwin Partey. Ruiz in the midfield, pickpocketed by Kanya. Those home games for Motown STA coming up. Hudson Valley Hammers, Ironbound Manhattan. As there's a shot deflected by Manning, saved a goal, possibly. And then Motown also have a fixture against Morris Elite, finishing that home stretch. '75th minute, tied at 2-2 no longer. It's 3-2 Motown. Corner goes far post. McLaughlin claims it before Jennings is called for the foul. Might have pinned McLaughlin up against the post, so the goalie is still down. Motown STA's schedule then finishes with games at Hudson Valley Hammers and at Staten Island ASC. If Motown wins tonight, they would go ahead in the Metropolitan Division. They would go ahead of this Westchester Flame squad, as well as tied on points with Staten Island ASC, but Staten Island have played an extra game, so Motown would have more points per game and hypothetically go above in the standings. As Eric Danqua will come off. And coming on is Diego Zaffanella, the Yale sophomore. Near side. Robert Ravoni able to hold on. Looking at scores around the Metropolitan Division, looks like Manhattan are currently leading against Morris Elite. So that would be Manhattan up to 9 points on the season if they can win that one. Manning upfield. This Flame squad still looking for an equalizer. They still have plenty of time. 13 minutes plus stoppage to go, which might be a couple minutes of stoppage time with the amount of goals that we've seen, plus the penalty kick. That pass by Quintana intercepted. And Barughi and Motown can go the other way. Barughi up to Garnett. Nice job evading the double team. And a ball up top for Barughi, who's onside. On the ground towards Garnett, who thought he was fouled, and indeed he was, according to the referee. Dangerous spot for a cross into the box. Do have to say, even if Westchester loses this game, you have to give credit to Alec McLaughlin, who has conceded 3 but has saved even more goals this afternoon, and his defense in front of him saving a goal most recently. Tom Cookland with a brace, Jason Barughi with the other goal for Motown, and a goal for Rosa and Kanya for the visitors. Cross all the way through the danger area. It's a goal kick as the Flames will make another sub as Tiago Kanya, the goal scorer, will come off. Open the scoring, what seems like ages ago, on a really nice hit from the top of the 18-yard box. But his goal might not matter in the end as his team is trailing 3-2 on the road. Kanya replaced by his collegiate teammate in Dino Feratovic, the number 2. So that's one Iona man for another. Feratovic, an Iona University junior, played 8 games, had 2 starts, including a start in the MAC championship game for the Gales this past fall. Started their last game against Morris Elite, played 70 minutes, but tonight off the bench is Quintana looking for Rosa, cut out. And it will be Mannon fouling Garnett, according to the official. Mannon picked up that yellow card early in the game and has committed a couple of fouls since, but none worthy of a second yellow. Is a couple of subs being readied on the Motown sideline. Bouncing ball. Garnett goes in for it, doesn't win it, but it does go to Berugi. Garnett guarded by Mannon again. And that time the center back wins. (3-2) the score as we enter the last 10 minutes of play plus stoppage time. First half goals from Tiago Kanya and Jason Berugi. A penalty kick goal by Bruno Rosa to make it 2-1, but back-to-back goals from Tom Coughlin have Motown in the lead, looking for just their second win in their 4th game played. Rosa intercepted by Barrett, who gets it up to his teammate in Coughlin. Far side. Off the back of a Motown defender, that was LaBelle, looked like. And that will be called a foul, as this might be the opportunity to bring in the 2 subs for Motown. Micah Garnett looks like he'll be 1. And Jason Berugi, the other player, heading towards the sideline. The 17-7 coming off, and a good game from Jason Berugi, who opened the scoring for Motown, as Casper Piella will come on, the number 27, the Bucknell freshman, and Nate Zimmerman will come on as well, a Notre Dame freshman. Or rather, that's Ethan Hagen that came in, number 32. With the 3-2 lead, Motown not using Nate Zimmerman or Max Murray, the last 2 players other than the backup goalie available off the bench tonight. Lucas Ross Onside off the return ball. Ross trying to get around the defender, wins a throw-in off of Feratovic. Ethan Hagen is a Division III defender, sophomore from Stevens University. Really good D3 program. He actually made his Motown debut with the NPSL team this past Sunday, as that ball went right into the trees. I don't know where it fell. But Hagen impressed the Motown staff so much that he has been called into action tonight for the USL League 2 squad. One of a couple players splitting time this summer between the NPSL and USL League 2 for FC Motown. They also have a U23 program, which is headlined by Matt Heitman and Alan McClintock. So a Motown program that has plenty of options to choose from with some of the top collegiate talent. And it's been on show this afternoon with players like Cookland and Barugi. Westchester, though, with their own talent, trying to tie this game back up. It's taken down. Rosa with the hit, and it's cleared away. Motown evade danger for now. That was Rosa and Montalto who were trying to connect on the ball in. 87th minute, Motown 3, Westchester 2. Three huge points on the line tonight for these two teams. At this point, the Flames just trying to steal a point on the road and continue their streak of getting points to start the season, looking to avoid their first loss for a side that has really improved on past years. When there have been some struggles for the Flames in USL League 2 play, they look like a well-improved squad this season, really recruiting well, bringing some high-profile players in this summer, including Kanya, Montalto, etc. Ross has Hagen outside. Hagen back towards Ross, but it was intercepted on the return ball. Hagen now will sprint back to try and get on defense. Looked like it was Jenkinson who made the important interception to keep it 3-2. As that's smart from Barrett, just letting it go into the hands of his goalie. With NJ Copa on deck for Motown, they're looking to head in on back-to-back wins against a Copa squad which, coming into today, was last in the Metropolitan Division without any points on the season. Motown looking to get into a good stretch. Motown going into the corner, just trying to kill a little bit of time. You love this approach. Ball given away in the box. Across. Hagen can walk it in and seal the game for Motown. STA, Ethan Hagen, the Stevens sophomore, makes it 4-2. And look what it means to Hagen scoring his first Motown goal. But what an impact play on the goal line, setting up the walk-in. It's Motown 4, Flames 2, and that should seal 3 points. That was Tom Coughlin on the assist, so Coughlin with 2 goals and an assist in this half after starting the game off the bench. Talk about an impact player, the Western Michigan product, as Motown come on the counter again with Hagen. Maybe not satisfied with 1 goal, was trying to give it up to Ross. As we've hit 90 minutes on the clock, Motown 4, Westchester Flames 2. The visitors need 2 goals in stoppage time to salvage a point, but they're heading towards a pointless trip to Montclair, New Jersey, as Coughlin gets it back for Motown. Saw Ross making the run. That ball did go out of play. This has to be a testament to Motown scoring a season-high 4 goals, but also importantly coming back from 2 deficits tonight. They trailed 1-0 in the first half. They trailed 2-1 in this half, but 3 unanswered. And they are heading towards 2 straight wins and putting themselves back into a good position in the Metropolitan Division, with NJ Copa coming up on Saturday, followed by a home stretch starting with the Hudson Valley Hammers, which will, of course, not be an easy game. Meanwhile, Westchester, they will go to Wagner College, Hamline Field, which is where Staten Island ASC plays, but trying to avoid giving up a 5th goal. Ross into the box. Lucas Ross takes the shot off the crossbar and out. Offside flag. Or is that the offside flag? No. They're saying it's a goal. It's the 5th of the game for Motown. The assistant referee said it went off the crossbar and in. McLaughlin was carded after showing and using his words to show his displeasure with that decision. He thought it stayed out. But Lucas Ross picks up his first goal of the summer, and it's 4 goals unanswered for FC Motown STA. And almost certainly heading to 3 points. That's the dagger of a dagger. Final minutes of stoppage time, 5-2. And once again, have to preface this with a good performance from Alec McLaughlin in net, because this could have been so much worse. He made a couple of really good stops on Brugi in the first half. He let up 2 goals today, which maybe he would want back. The first on Brugi, which was a shield. The second one from Coughlin, which might have had a deflection as he dived, and it went right down the middle instead. But it doesn't matter in the end. A Tom Coughlin brace, a Jason Brugi goal, and Ethan Hagen and Lucas Ross seal it as Motown STA picks up their first home win of 2024, go to 7 points on this season. For Westchester, their goals from Thiago Cagna and Bruno Rosa in the end aren't enough as they blow 2 leads in the game. They led 1-0, they led 2-1. But in the end, they lose 5-2. They will play against the Staten Island ASC in their next game. And then they will have FC Motown STA on the other side, who will play NJ Copa at the weekend. So that will do it for us tonight on New Logical Sports. I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. I'm Charlie Brooks from the rest of our crew saying have a fantastic rest of your night. Once again, the final score, Motown STA 5, Westchester Flames 2.